Before her minions abducted key leaders, the Banshee Queen attacked Icecrown. She cut a path to the Frozen Throne and seized the Helm of Domination. Look to the sky and you will see the results of her actions. I have never beheld anything like this. But shattering the Helm also freed Bolvar Foredragon from the burden of being the Lich King. Bolvar believes he knows where the Banshee has taken those she abducted. He awaits you at the Frozen Throne. The leaders of the Alliance and Horde have gathered with him. For us, there is no peace, no rest.
Need stability. Alliance and Horde alike. We cannot risk sending Azeroth's leaders on what might well be a suicide mission. Our friends who were abducted would offer the same counsel.
Coward! I would pay any price to see the Banshee impaled upon my glaive.
I too want Sylvanas to answer for her crimes. But Lorthamar is right. Anduin wouldn't want us to risk the well-being of the Alliance for his sake.
The Kaldori need you if they are to have any hope of finding peace, High Priestess.
You dare speak to me of peace? After the atrocities your kind inflicted?
Enough! The war is over! We can ill afford to start another. A far more pressing threat is at hand, and we must prepare to face it.
When the Banshee shattered the helm, it tore a gaping wound through the veil between our world and the Shadowlands. During my vigil upon the Frozen Throne, I caught fleeting glimpses into the realms of death. Among them, I saw a place of inescapable darkness. That is where you must go, if you are to save those Sylvanas has taken. Together, we can open the way. Even free of the helm, I fear I would become bound to the will of its true master. But this threat cannot be left unchecked. Therefore you must venture where I cannot. The dangers you face will be considerable. Alone, you may well be outmatched. To aid in this task, the Knights of the Ebon Blade shall lend you their strength. Darian Mograine has volunteered to fight at your side.
The Ebon Blade does not fear death.
Living
Here
mortals
or
will
in
never
realms
intend
beyond.
to cross beyond the veil. Where you are going, you may be unable to return. But there is no other course. Death comes to claim Azeroth. It falls to you to defend her. The path opens.
Your courage will be remembered, champion. Aldiel Shalar.
Find those who were taken and bring them home.
Rescue the others. The Banshee is mine to kill.
Tyrande, don't do this!
Por Ilisar Perenor!
We cannot lose you.
Look at these.
ahead.
That's why.
It's leading
Oh my
around more.
Christ. This girl just let me.
Looks like we've secured the Lord Admiral. I'll signal the Ebon Blade
The
to
long
advance.
road lies before us. Thank the light you found us. A single spark can set the world aflame. We can't stay here. Can you walk, Thrall?
I will manage. Thank you for coming to my aid, Jaina.
Something's flying at us from above.
They found us. Be
Whoa.
ready.
The fuck is that?
Struggle all you like, mortals. You cannot escape your fate.
Lord Admiral, before we go, did you see any sign of the Night Lord?
Geralda, here. No, I have not.
Beat Saber.
She leapt into the rift just ahead of us. She vowed to find Sylvanas Windrunner at any cost.
Saber is, right?
That is troubling. An ancient ritual infused her with incredible power. It may be growing beyond her ability to contain it.
Your cell awaits, mage. The jailer has plans for you.
I've had enough of your cages, fiend.
There is nowhere to run. Nothing escapes the law.
There's Anduin.
Sylvanas, what does she want with you?
Oh, there we
The
go.
way forward
Okay,
will
now this is
not
working,
be
'cause
easy.
It, like, for some reason, it
won't
didn't
succeed.
go with the cutscene.
Such a narrow vision. You disappoint me.
Sir!
No matter. We will find what we seek. In a moment.
Anduin! How badly are you hurt?
We'll live. I'm relieved you're all safe.
These bonds are too strong to break by force. We must find a way to free him.
Your arrival is timely. Our friend has something to share. Speak. How do we leave this place?
Futile! Sealed long ago.
So there is a way out. Tell us where to find it.
Waystone! That's a cauldron!
Could you make sense of what it said, Lord Admiral?
The cauldron it spoke of lies beyond the River of Souls. I believe Bane is being held captive there.
Then it seems our course is clear.
I hear something stirring.
Oh my god.
Your
What the fuck?
souls will feed the coming darkness.
Oh my god.
Wretched. I heard you were soundly beaten by a force of wretched champions, witch.
You will pay for that insult! The skies of your world will be darkened by the wings of my Maulsworn! For Azeroth! Drown! Souls of the damned!
Ah! What is this madness?
This sound! It's unbearable!
Keep moving! Realizes our plan. He'll send all his forces against us.
Relic of the first ones.
Our only chance is to keep them at bay long enough for the Waystone to fully charge. Every second counts.
Take them! Jaina, something's wrong. It seems the Waystone has stopped charging.
The stone responds to you, champion. Try to activate it while we hold off the Jailer's army.
Nothing escapes the law. advance. The light is with me, even here. Go, champion! Go! You have failed.
No. I have precisely what I need. Every attendant in Oribos is taught that the maw is unbreachable, that the malevolent souls within must seal the way for all eternity.
This mortal's escape might mean the prisoners weakening. If true, the banished one could... Cardelen, Kasher, Oribos be praised. At long last, the Arbiter has stirred.
Iridia! The wards! They've...
To very souls without judgment. You know this.
The path is broken, yet you follow it blindly.
I'm out of range.
I will force your eyes open. You can yet be saved, Lasonia. Let this end. We are not finished!
This is dire news for Siphonie. But the Archon has turned a deaf ear to such tidings in the past.
The circumstances have changed. Tell me of these Forsworn.
Most have merely lost faith, and may yet be redeemed. But some have fallen so far as to wield the power of the Maw itself.
It is true. This mortal has fought against Ascended who are in service of the Jailer. Lasonia is not the only one.
We do not know when or where the Forsworn will strike next. But strike they will.
What you speak of is unthinkable, but we must remain vigilant nonetheless. Paragons, return to your temples. Adrestes, monitor the wards. It appears you have a part to play in all of this, mortal. Let us see what comes of it. Go in service. The ward has been sabotaged, as we agreed.
Good. Our allies are eager to strike.
The Kyrian temples will fall, and the Archon's reign shall be ended.
out to win this battle, Necromancer. Our courage never falters.
It will take more than courage to save you now.
My paragon! You do not stand alone!
Ah, just the vessel I require.
For the Archon! For Bastion! What are you doing to me? No! No! No!
Thanatos!
I have perfected you! Now serve me by destroying our enemies. Yes, Master.
A victor emerges! But where are their banners? Which house do they fight for?
Look closer, Garmo. We have a living mortal in our midst. Intriguing.
Zindane, is this the meddler who fought in our attack?
The very one.
So, this mortal witnessed your treachery. Your house's invaded Bastion, an act that betrays everything the Primus stood for.
The Primus is long gone, Crixus. Where is your hunger for glory? Or has the House of the Chosen lost its appetite?
We are meant to defend the Shadowlands, not conquer it. You will recall your forces, or you will answer to my blade.
I think not, Crixus. Your blade shall be broken. Slay them all!
Chosen! To arms!
We can't get away! Brace yourself!
The realms of death awash in darkness. Treachery begets chaos. Bonds frayed must be restored. The key shall honor the worthy.
Who beckons me? Who dares add their voice to my torment? Wait, this potion.
My Margaret, what has befallen me? No, I can undo this. I must...
Dear love, forgive yourself. I am lost, but you must endure. No more. No more. No more. No more.
It's ready for anything. Notoriously, I don't know, this one crocodiles.
More outsiders. What have you done, mortal?
Be at ease. I am Bolvar Fordragon. These knights are here to help.
The touch of the maw is upon their souls as well. But if they found a way to break free of its influence, perhaps they can aid us.
My thanks, champion. Now that I am free, I should soon regain my strength. How long have I been trapped in the maw? A day? An eternity? Careful. The jailer's eyes are everywhere.
You will never escape the law!
Ah, I was curious what the Moorsworn were searching for. You are that mortal who swept through and thwarted the jailer's festivities. I am Venari, a humble broker trapped in this land of torment. I have a proposition for you. Come.
Why would you aid us, broker?
Your presence here draws attention. The sort of attention that's bad for my business dealings. No offense, of course.
So the mortal returns, along with our wayward Baron. The constructs failed to finish you, and so did the Maw. How disappointing.
Your schemes have brought about your own ruin. Now we will end you!
Foolish Mograine, always valuing loyalty over might. But victory lies in one's choice of allies. And with their help, I now claim the mantle of Margrave.
I will bury my blade in your skull, traitor! For Crexus!
Slay the mortal! Bring me that rune blade!
Raise your sword, champion! For Maldraxxus!
The foes of the worthy shall be vanquished!
Hold back!
The seat of the Primus is ours!
Of death. Ages ago, the Eternal Ones punished our brother Zoval for his treachery. He was bound within the inescapable maw to be forevermore its jailer. Now I fear that Zoval did not act alone. I suspect he had ancient allies, and will seek to win others to his cause. That you are hearing this message means my suspicions prove true. Zoval has forged his chains into a weapon, and brought about my defeat. There is but one hope to save the Shadowlands. The Eternal Ones must stand together once more, before the jailer escapes the maw. Bring my warning to the Archon, the Winter Queen, and the Sire. They must see to our defenses. Do not let Zoval reach the Sepulchre. Arbiter is the final key. Protect her, or all is lost.
They have reached the seat of the Primus and discovered his worm.
Unfortunate, but of little consequence. Our eyes are everywhere. This nuisance will be dealt with.
Too many of them!
Protect the heart at all costs!
I can't leave you alone for a moment, can I? Well, come along. We have work to do.
Is it gonna be cutscene? You made it, nerd. Can't drag it in.
Do what you must, dear friend. It is the only way.
By the light of Elune, we will end this madness!
My time draws near. I feel...
Yep.
Anima will feed our victory. Leave their huts to rot.
Sense its dreams. Unless we save her soon, she will be lost forever.
Look, Chamberlain! There's a commotion up ahead. Looks like a fight.
Rebels. Just drive either over or through them. They would not dare to. What in the name of the Master?
This mortal will not become another puppet of the Master.
He is your master too, traitor! Release us at once!
As you command, Lord Chamberlain.
My children, I know the suffering you have endured. I fear further sacrifices must be made if Revendreth is to survive this crisis.
Begging my master's pardon, I humbly present the Maw Walker.
Ah, the mortal who escaped the inescapable prison. A living soul restoring hope to the realms eternal. Maw Walker, I am aware of your urgent request for Anima. Under normal circumstances, I would of course oblige. Sadly, you arrive in the midst of a violent rebellion. Our resources are stretched perilously thin. This drought has left my people desperate, starving, and some even defiant. But if you were to aid our cause, then I could gratefully provide the aid you seek.
As I explained before, sire, we cannot rush such a delicate process. Anima harvesting demands finesse.
Our friend grows impatient. Recent events require us to expedite our efforts. See it done, Inerva.
But Master,
Well, what have we here? You really must be more vigilant about uninvited guests, my lady.
Sire?
My defiant accuser and her hapless mortal pawn. It is impressive that you discovered our little secret, if a tad inconvenient.
You deprive your own people of Anima and inflict a drought upon all of the Shadowlands. Why?
The other realms would squander our most precious resource. That won't do. Rest assured, this Anima will serve a higher purpose. But I fear you will not survive to witness the glory to come.
I will deal with them, sire. Harshly.
Of course you will. needed to obey. How fortunate you are to witness the splendor of what is about to unfold. Every precious drop of anima, so painstakingly wrung from the tortured souls of lesser beings, now paves the path for the banished one to reclaim what was his. And once his liberation is secured, it shall be by his will that all is washed away. The only power that will emerge from this torrent of change is death. Death and those who shaped its victory.
Someone will stop you, Denathrius. Even if I...
Do not speak. Observe. Remember this lesson.
As the Arbiter's voice, I heed the call of the Eternal Ones. How may I serve?
The Maw grows, surging with power. How did this come to pass?
The evil we believed forever bound has conspired to distract and divide us. The Primus realized the truth, but his warning came too late. I fear he paid a grave price for this knowledge.
You speak for Revendreth. Where is your sire? Where is our brother, Denathrius?
My sire has betrayed us all. The drought was his doing. He stole the very lifeblood of our realms, starving his own people. And yours as well. When his lies were exposed, Denathrius unleashed his vast coffers of anima into the Maw to fuel the might of his true master.
Long ago, we stood as one to imprison that monster. With the Primus gone, and Denathrius a traitor, our pantheon has been broken, and doom comes for the Shadowlands.
There is yet hope. This mortal saved me from the Maw, and revealed the Sire's treachery.
They aided my forest as well. Their kind has shown great potential. If focused, it could turn the tide in our favor.
Agreed. For the good of the Shadowlands, each mortal must choose a covenant.
And when our realms have regained their strength, we will stand together against the darkness.
I will see it done, Eternal Ones. With her voice have I spoken. Come, mortal. The hour of decision is at hand.
Step forward and receive my favor. Our sacred charge remains unchanged. You have achieved much in the span of a mortal life. We are fortunate to call you an ally. And so by anima, we bless you. By spirit, we embrace you. By oath, we stand beside you. Rise, child of Azeroth, as huntress of the wild hunt, champion of the